Next in the series of Famous Authors Meet Claire, we're next going to look at Rachel Joyce, who's an absolutely lovely woman, and she was thrilled to meet Claire. She was up in Ripon talking about her new book, which is Maureen and the Angel of the North.
Again, it was really lovely to go and hear Rachel talk. It was another one of our research projects, really, as well as wanting to hear Rachel herself. I have read not all of Rachel's books, but a few of them, and I've always really enjoyed them. I think the amazing thing about Rachel is that she has this incredible ability to sort of take you from laughing one minute to crying the next, and her characters are really well-rounded. And I think the thing with the trilogy that Maureen Fry is the last book of is that, again, it's been written over 10 years. So started with The Unlikely Pilgrimage of Harold Fry, and I remember reading that a long time ago, probably soon after it came out, I should think. And it was just something that stuck with me. And then she wrote the second book about Queenie. And I think because you invest in the characters, it's one of those things that you just want to find out what happens, and you go through the highs and lows with the characters as well. And I think it was really lovely to hear Rachel talking about how she writes, and I think both of us were quite surprised that she said that she doesn't just work on one novel at a time, and I don't know whether all authors do that or not, but I'd sort of always been under the misguided assumption that authors sort of get an idea, go for it, and just write on one book. But she said she works on several at a time, which was really interesting for me, because I was thinking, I wonder how you sort of do that. So she talked a lot about how she writes and where she gets her inspiration from, and how long it takes her to sort of get an idea together and develop it. And I think for Maureen Fry, she said she wrote 3 versions of the story, and she wasn't quite sure which one she was going to use until the last minute. But it was really lovely to meet her, and I have saved this. I haven't read it yet, because I know I'm going to need about 3 boxes of tissues. So it's not one to read in the bookshop. I need to be at home to read this one.